Hello again, this is Toni and I am just finishing week 3 of my weight loss diary. I'll be showing you the food I'm eating, the exercises I did, and the results I got from this past week. And I'll be using my New Balance 2 scale to record my results. So this week I went from 146.2 to 143.4. I lost 2.8 pounds this week, and in the past 3 weeks I've lost a little over 10 pounds. Here's how. Hello everyone, this week I am starting week 3 of my weight loss diary. So I'm starting out at 146.2, and this week I'm going to try some new recipes and try some new exercises. But today I am going to eat light and go to the gym and try to play racquetball later on today and still do some quick exercises in between. So let's get to breakfast and start off our week. For breakfast I had a scrambled egg white with peppers, onions, and cilantro, a little salsa on the side, and a toasted whole grain flatbread with a dollop of fat-free sour cream. For lunch I had a grilled ham and cheese sandwich made with whole wheat bread, fat-free cheese, ham, and a little bit of mustard. Instead of using butter in a pan, I used butter-flavored cooking spray. For dinner I had a light salad with tomatoes and low-fat mozzarella topped with salsa and roasted chicken. After dinner I played racquetball at the gym. Good morning. Today is day 2 of week 3, and I have decided to not weigh myself every morning. So I'm going to wait to the end of the week and be surprised. So we'll see how that goes. I want to see if it's better if I knew, how much I lost or gained or not. So anyway, today I am going to take a walk. So I'm going to try to eat a little bit lighter today and see how the day goes. For breakfast I had oatmeal made with skim milk, blueberries, and pecans, and sweetened with stevia and agave nectar. After breakfast I went for a walk. So while I'm walking, I'm taking really big steps, so really long steps. And I'm swinging my arms back and forth to work my biceps. So I'm doing quite a few workouts at the same time I'm walking. This is good if you keep this up, for like 20 minutes. It's really good. For lunch I had a mushroom and mozzarella calzone. I made this simply by heating mushrooms and leftover spaghetti sauce on a medium heat just until the mushrooms had softened. Then I added the sauce to 1/2 of a flat-out flatbread. I topped it with mozzarella, folded it over, and put it in the toaster oven for about 15 minutes. For dinner I had a green smoothie made with avocado and fruit. Good morning. Today is day 3 of week 2 and it's Saturday, so today is Pancake Saturday. So I have a new recipe I'm gonna try, so that should be fun with my light pancake mix. So we'll do that, and I'll try to eat light the rest of the day because I am having pancakes, and I will try to go to a class tonight. So we'll see how today goes. Let's go make breakfast. For breakfast I had a creamy orange crepe. This is how I made it light and delicious. To make one crepe I started with a little less than a half a cup of the dried whole wheat pancake mix that I made from last week. And the recipe for this dry mix is on week 2 of my weight loss diary video. Make a well in the middle of the pancake mix and pour in about 3 tablespoons of egg whites and about a half of cup of skim milk. Mix it all together. You want it to be about the consistency of a smoothie, kind of watery. Add more milk if you need to. Then add a light coat of canola oil spray to your pan and let that heat up under a medium heat. As you pour your mixture in, rotate your pan to spread it. This crepe is a little on the puffy side. Next time you use about 1/4 of a cup of mix. Transfer your crepe to a dish and set it aside. Before I make my stuffing for my crepe, I'm making an orange syrup glaze to top the crepe. For that, I peeled a half of orange and sliced it up, and I'm gonna drop it into the pan with some fat-free syrup and let that simmer for a little bit. While that's on a low heat, I'm gonna make my light ricotta stuffing. So I'm mixing 3 tablespoons of low-fat ricotta cheese with about a tablespoon of vanilla, and I'm sprinkling in some nutmeg, maybe a teaspoon. I'm also squeezing in the juice from the other half of the orange and mixing that all together. Next, you're going to spread your ricotta mixture on top of the crepe and fold it in half. Then you can slice it in quarters, pour over the orange sauce, and sprinkle a little chopped mint on top. Now that was really good, light and creamy, delicious. For lunch, since I also make hamburgers for my kids on Saturdays, I made myself a hamburger made with 90% lean beef, fat-free cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, light mayo, and a whole wheat bun. And for dinner, my husband came home and messed up my whole program with this oyster po' boy he found at a new place. I did hollow out the bread so that I could eat it, just to test out this place. So after dinner, I really had to take an aerobics class at the gym. I also did the stairs in between my meals. Hello, okay, it is day 4 of week 3, and yesterday I had a oyster po' boy. My husband bought me an oyster po' boy. He was so excited. He came and said, "Look what I got for you," and I had to eat it because I didn't want to hurt his feelings, because he knows I love po' boys because I'm from New Orleans, and it was very sweet. So it wasn't part of my diet, but I did hollow out the bread, but I know that I'm gonna have to make up for that. And plus today is Sunday, and I have to bring food for a church meeting that we're having, and everybody's gonna bring food, so there's gonna be food that I can't resist eating. So it's the weekend. I'm just gonna have to make up for it. I'm not weighing myself, but I already know that oyster po' boy was fried. It probably did not help me lose anything. So anyway, I'll get back on track and we'll see what happens. So let's get to the day. I'm gonna take a walk when I get back from church and try to exercise and work out, but I know the food will be probably not good today. So this morning I had my granola cereal, and you can look at week 2 to see how I made this light sugar-free granola cereal. Today I had lunch at church, and I brought a bunch of tuna sandwiches for everyone, made with sweet Italian bread, lettuce, and this was not low fat. I also had this with a lot of other goodies that the rest of the members brought, so this was not a light meal. And after my church meeting, I went for a 20-minute walk. Also with my meals, I've been having a sweet, sugar-free, delicious drink. I call it a fruity lemonade. It's made with a half a lemon, strawberries, blueberries, and a little bit of mint. And I sweeten it with stevia instead of sugar. And I let it sit in the refrigerator and brew for a little bit. It's really delicious. And after I drink it, I just fill it up again with water, a little more lemon juice, and stevia, and I'm ready for another drink for dinner. So this will last me all day. It's a great substitute for a nice sweet drink. I was actually pretty full for a while, so I only had apples and peanut butter for the rest of the night. Good morning. It is day 5 of week 3, and I just got over the weekend, and I ate some things I shouldn't have. The weekends are always kind of a bust. I had sort of a church party yesterday, so I had to bring some food, and there was other food there that I ate, and I didn't take pictures of it, but let's just say it involved fried chicken. So with that and the oyster po' boy, I know I'm going to have to make up for that. So today I'm going to sort of do a cleansing of my body. I'm going to have a light breakfast, and I think for lunch and dinner, I'm just going to have some fruit and vegetable smoothies and have that the rest of the day, and just kind of give my body a break and kind of cleanse, and then see what happens. But today I am going to the gym this morning after breakfast, so let's get to the day. So for breakfast I had mixed berries with stevia. Then I decided to go to the gym after breakfast. And between meals I had a fruit smoothie. For lunch I had a sliver of the leftover tuna sandwiches from church and apples. For an in-between meal snack I had pineapples. And then I had a fruit smoothie with avocados for dinner. Good morning. Today is day 6 of week 3. And yesterday went pretty good. I went to the gym, and I had some smoothies to help kind of recover from the weekend, and that wasn't bad. I wasn't very hungry, and between that I had some little snacks. I did have a sliver of tuna sandwich. So anyway, today I am going to be sort of working out in the yard. I did a new wreath for my front door, and I wanted to spruce up the front door a little bit. You'll probably see that video before this one. But let's get to the day. I'm going to take a walk, and we'll see how this day goes. For breakfast, I had a fried egg, 1 pork sausage link, 1/4 of a slice of whole grain flatbread toasted, and a little bit of my strawberry blueberry preserves. You can look at my video from week 1 and see how I make this mixed berry jelly. For lunch, with the other half of that flatbread, I made a wrap with grilled chicken, spinach, tomatoes, olives, and a little bit of dressing, and I sprinkled some thyme on this. For dinner, I made meatloaf with 90% lean beef, and I had that with a side of grilled carrots and broccoli. Good morning. Today is day 7 of week 3, and I have been really busy this week. So I've been a little bit out of it and haven't had a chance to really exercise. I did go for a walk yesterday, but I didn't do much. So afraid to weigh myself tomorrow. But anyway, I am extremely busy today, so I'm going to eat something really quick. And I'm going to try to find some time during lunch to show you a recipe that I found. It's these muffins that I think I could snack on in between meals, and it's made with coconut flour and no sugar. So we'll see if I could squeeze that in and see what that tastes like. So let's get to the day, and we'll see what happens today. For breakfast, I had sort of a skillet quiche. I made this with egg whites, pork sausage, tomatoes, broccoli, and some low-fat Monterey Kobe cheese. I had no time to make the coconut muffins. I'll show you that next week. But for lunch, I melted cheese over the leftover meatloaf and had that on flatbread with lettuce, tomatoes, and ketchup. For dinner, I had a mixed salad with a little bit of grilled chicken, goat cheese, tomatoes, and thyme. And I had a light sweet Bedelia onion dressing. I used my rowing machine at the end of the day to exercise. It's the end of week 3, and I finally got on my scale, my Balance 2 scale, and it said 143.4. So I've lost about almost 3 pounds this week, little less than 3 pounds, and I've lost 10 pounds altogether. So I'm really happy about that. So I forgot to measure myself. 10 pounds is what I really wanted to lose, at least 10 pounds. And I got to that. I'm really happy about that. I do see and feel the results in my body. So I wanted to show you what I look like. I'm going to step back so you can see. Since I didn't measure myself, I forgot to do that. I have on the same thing I had on before, so as you can see, actually my stomach I feel the difference in my stomach is a lot smaller, I think, and my arms, almost no flab on my arms. They're a lot better than they were, and my thighs are not rubbing together anymore like they were. So they are smaller than they were before. My butt, I think it's gotten a little bit smaller, but haven't had any complaints yet. So anyway, this is pretty much my normal size. I had gotten up to 10 pounds after the holidays, so I'm happy to lose that. I said I'd like to lose 20 pounds, but I'm good with this. I just like to work on my stomach a little more and kind of sculpt my arms so that I could wear sexy dresses and get in a swimsuit. Now, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get in a bikini because of all the stretch marks from the big boys and my little girl. But if I could find some waterproof makeup and I work on my stomach, get some rips in my stomach, then I will be ready for that bikini by summertime. So anyway, since I'm down 10 pounds, I'm not gonna film myself every day what I eat and stuff. Next week I'm just gonna show you some recipes. A lot of the recipes that I did and some other ones that are low fat that'll help you lose weight. I'm just gonna kind of concentrate on those, so you get a nice variety of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I also noticed that every week I lose less weight, and I think it's because my body gets used to how I'm eating and what I'm doing, how I'm exercising. It kind of adjusts, so I don't lose. The first week I lost 4.5 pounds, and then it was 3 pounds, and now it's like 2 something. So you have to switch things up a lot, a bit, so, and shock your body. So I'm going to try to find some new, different exercises that work different muscles and maybe more intense to sort of, shake things up a little bit. And I think the food is good, as long as, you don't eat too much. And if you didn't go out like I did and just, cannot say no to food, you can lose, I think, up to 5 pounds a week. So anyway, let's get started with next week. So I'll see you again next week. Check the description box below for a special offer on this beautiful lightweight Balance 2 scale. You can get this $125 scale for $50. That's 60% off by using the code below.